Hi, welcome to Business Time. I am Melisha. If you have not yet subscribed, please to subscribe, like, and share. I also want you to check out my other YouTube channel, and it has my name, Melisha Gordon. I'm going to put a picture of the channel so you can see it. Over that channel, I share some really uplifting, encouraging things. And so when you do have the time, feel free to check it out. Remember to subscribe to Melisha Gordon channel. So today, I know you have been waiting for the question 4 of the January 2022 paper 2 past paper for principles of business. And here we are. All right. So let's have a look at the first question, 4A. 4A says, define each of the following terms. So the first term you are to define is logistics. Anybody remember what logistics is? Take a few seconds to think about it. All right, so let's look what logistics is. It is the process of planning and executing the efficient transportation and storage of goods from the point of origin on the supply chain to a destination to ensure that they are available for production and for customers to get the goods on time, right? So you need to work out the most efficient route or way of getting the goods to the consumers, basically, right? And that's 2 marks. So you don't have to have your answer exactly like mine, but at least you must ensure that the key things are there, right? So it's all about efficiently transporting the goods and a way to store it as it moves along to the final consumers. All right, the next one is supply chain operations. Can you define supply chain operations? All right, let's look at the answer. It represents all the organizations and steps involved in producing a product and delivering it to its final consumers. Let's now look at 4B. 4B says, state 2 differences between a bill of lading and an airway bill. Anybody remember? Let's check it out. Airway bill is when cargo goods or goods are transported via air, example the airplane, right? However, the bill of lading is used when cargo or goods are transported via sea, that is the ship, right? So when you hear airway, think of airplane, and when you think of bill of lading, think of ship, right? Another difference that we could look at is that the airway bill is not a document of title, but the bill of lading is a title of ownership of the goods shipped, right? And there are others that you could come up with. All right, so let's look at the next question. C. Outline 3 rules of transportation in the marketing of goods. 3 rules of transportation in the marketing of goods. All right, let's look at it. To get raw materials, and other commodities quickly. Transportation will help businesses get these commodities on time to produce their goods. So remember, it's outlined, so you have to give a brief explanation. Second role, for security of supply. When manufacturers can rely on efficient transportation systems, they will not risk not getting enough commodities to make goods so that the consumers can get them when needed. Third one is to reduce costs. When there's an organized transport system, it will help businesses to choose the most convenient and cost-effective way to transport their goods. This will result in lower distribution cost. All right, so let's look now at D. Explain two problems an agricultural firm may face when distributing bananas from the Caribbean to the US. Take a few seconds. Can you come up with any problem? All right, let's look at two possible problems. One, delayed shipment. Shipment of bananas can arrive late in the US due to several reasons: bad weather condition and ships breaking down, things like that can cause delay of the shipment of bananas. Now, the second possible problem could be goods could be damaged. This can easily take place where agricultural products can get damaged because they are not handled with care. The bananas could end up being crushed or destroyed if not packed properly. And especially while the goods are being being distributed and so on, the way they pack them on each other, it can crush them and all of that. So that has to be taken into consideration. Other things like misdirection of goods going to the wrong place, inadequate warehousing facility, there's not enough place to store them, lack of proper securities. Hey, the goods could be stolen. Right, so these are some of the things that can happen. So we have come to the end of question 4, and then after this we just have one more question to do, which is question 5. I hope you learned something today. See you next time.